Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Davis from the Franky N Davis Podcast. If you guys are anything like us and you love EDM music and world-class DJs, go ahead and check out laedmevents.com for all your latest club event info. That's laedmevents.com. What is up, everyone? Welcome to the Franky N Davis Podcast. This is the podcast where when I get a new electronic, I become extremely smug, and it's the podcast where we get together and we talk about whatever we want. My name is Davis. With me, as always, is Franky.
Hello, everyone.
And
Love you
today,
guys.
we got our special guest, Kat.
Hi, everyone.
Kat, thanks for coming on the show.
You're welcome.
Why don't you introduce yourself to the people?
Hi, my name's Kat. I live in Orange County, but I do promote in Vegas, and I also do real estate. So I'm kind of all over the place, but hopefully you guys have met me or heard of me.
That's cool. Vegas. Ooh, the
Yeah.
party life. Everyone wants to go there.
Yeah.
Fuck LA, fuck Orange County, fuck Anaheim, wherever. Wow, about Vegas. Yeah.
Yeah, Vegas is a pretty bomb place.
Nice, nice. How long have you been doing this stuff?
I have been promoting in Vegas for almost a year now, but I've been partying there for over 10 years.
Yeah, party animal.
Yeah, so I'm pretty much a Vegas vet.
Nice, nice.
Do you go basically every year or?
I do. I go at least once or twice
Oh,
every
okay.
month.
Oh, dang. Party animal.
Yeah, and I actually just came back from there. I drove straight from there at 9 a.m. and came straight here to the podcast.
What the hell?
Yeah, I still have my party stamp on my wrist.
So you can get back in.
Yes, I can get back in.
That's dedication. That's showing much love to the podcast. You're making it after the Vegas trip.
Yes.
Thank you. We really appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. Good to be here. Thank you for having me on.
Wait, so where did you end up going?
I wound up stopping by Drace at the Cromwell, and then I wound up going to Light. We got bottle service, and we wound up seeing GTA.
Ballers.
Yeah, GTA.
Where's Light at? I never heard of Light.
Light's actually at Mandalay
Oh,
Bay.
okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why. Never been to Mandalay.
Yeah, I love all the clubs out there. Like, no nightlife in California compares, to party in a multi-billion-dollar venue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool.
you're all jaded now.
I am. I'm a little jaded, but I'm trying to get into the swing of things again in OC and LA.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I did wind up going to Exchange last week
Okay.
for a knife party, which was really, really cool. Lots
Nice.
of dedicated fans.
And their new album just came out like not too long ago either.
It did. Totally different feel, but I still love it. Like, very high energy.
Nice. Cool. Frankie, what's new with you?
What is new with me? Not too much. Just getting around fat as always. But
Yeah, I like the sound of that.
ooh.
Ooh.
But this past weekend, my oldest brother, he decided to build a room actually in his backyard. He's like, yeah. So he started drawing out his plan and stuff. So he's gonna build this, like, put the walls in the back of, like, I guess, what do you call that thing? Those little
Like the awning? Or-
yeah, like, you go into the back, then there's that little roof thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. the awning.
Okay, I guess that's what you call it. But yeah, he's gonna build walls in there, then throw another sliding door and throw some windows and another door and make that into a secondary living room.
It's actually a good idea. It'll add value down the line.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a pretty big spot. I mean, it's gonna be pretty nice. I mean, they're gonna start working on it pretty soon. So
I'm no construction dude, but is that okay to do, or do you have to get like?
You have to get permits.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
you definitely have to get permits. You got to make sure that everything's like up to the law
Up to
or
code.
up to code.
Yeah, their structural integrity.
Yeah. So yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Once that gets going, it's gonna be cool. Throw a little party there.
Oh yeah, let me know when it's done. I'll come over.
Oh, I'll let you know.
Should build a jacuzzi inside of that room. Just make it a jacuzzi room. That's what
I
you
know,
should do.
right?
Dude, that'd be amazing.
Actually, I don't know. That'll be good in freaking California because it's freaking hot. It's like, when is it
Yeah.
ever cold?
Yeah, it's always hot in California. So I'm talking about.
I guess you could turn into a pool, right? If you
Yeah.
don't actually turn on the jacuzzi.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's true.
A little pool to sit in.
Yeah, pretty nice spot. What about you, Davis?
Well, nothing too much, but like I mentioned early on in the in the intro, I've recently borrowed from a friend of mine a iPad. As you can see here, it's not even on.
So sexy.
Now, I've always prided myself on not having Apple products because I hate Apple. But my friend was like, I'm selling this, and he's offering me a pretty good price. So I was like, let me borrow it and play around with it. So I've been trying to justify, besides just playing video games on it, like to actually make the purchase. So I got like some Office document apps and stuff, and I'm trying to work with like Microsoft OneNote on it and like use it for like email. So I don't know. So far, it's been pretty cool.
I thought you've been playing Vainglory on it, huh?
Yes, yes. That's why I bought it. Just for a video game.
9 hours of playing on the thing, and then just 2 seconds of just downloading actual documents.
Yeah, look at a
That's important.
PDF. Like,
okay, back to the game.
yeah, but that's pretty much it. So.
Yeah, that's cool.
But why don't we get this thing started off? So, Kat, you mentioned that you're a promoter.
I am.
So let's go into that. Tell us more about it.
I promote at Drace nightclub in Vegas. I started doing that when they had their grand opening back in May of last year.
Okay.
Okay,
And
that's not too long ago.
Yeah, it wasn't too long ago. I got through my first summer,
Did you?
which was really, really crazy.
Did you promote it before that, or just
I
any other clubs, or did you just get into like, screw it, I'm going to Vegas, the hardcore party life?
Well, I was in the hardcore party life for pretty much 10 years. I got a lot of people hitting me up, since I was the Vegas vet, and they were asking me for advice. So I referred a lot of business out there, and then they realized that I was able to bring in the clientele.
Yeah.
So then, they asked me if I would like to do it and get paid for it. So I said, yeah, sure.
Who
I'll give it a
wouldn't want
shot.
that? Like, dude, you party, you get a drink, you get to go out there and see the DJs you want,
Exactly.
and you get paid
Yeah,
for it.
and
Why
I
not?
know all the hot chicks in California, so it totally works out.
I'm one of them. Ooh,
Yeah.
hello.
I think I have talked to you out there before, right?
But yeah, definitely that's pretty cool. Yeah, the party life of Vegas. See, like I had so many experience in Vegas, and I never really had a connection down there. But since I know you promote down there, and definitely I'm gonna hit you up now.
Yeah, definitely. It's like the adult playground. It's sin 24/7. It's definitely a good break from reality
Yeah.
if you know how to do it right and you know the right people.
So Dre's is the hotel.
Actually, the hotel is called the Cromwell, but Drace nightclub, beach
Okay.
club is upstairs, and that's different from the after hours. After hours is actually still downstairs in the basement. It used to be Bill's Casino, and then it got taken over. It's now the Cromwell, and there's Giada, the restaurant there, and then they completely gutted out the casino, rebuilt it, and then now Drace is on the rooftop.
Oh, so they put a lot of money towards it.
They
then.
did. They put in a lot of money.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. Yeah, I definitely wanna. I'll check that out next time when I go.
Yeah, definitely. So, I mainly promote at Drace, but, if any other friends want to go to any other clubs, I'm definitely willing to help them if they stop by Drace.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
Very cool. Very cool. So now, I guess one of the things is that we are all maybe by default because we're all Asian. We're just by blood, we're cheapskates, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of times it's when you think about going to Vegas, it's like, oh man, I don't want to spend that much money, right?
Yes, that's actually a myth. There are a lot of different avenues that you can go down. There's also a lot of packages, ranging from, ranging from the low end to the high end. So I can pretty much fit any budget.
Okay. So, could you give us an example of like maybe if, let's say, Frankie and I and a group of friends wanted to go out, like what would be kind of like a nice thing that we could do that's on a relatively low budget?
How many guys did you have in mind?
Let's say, I don't know, let's say 6.
6. Okay. So what you can do is, like say you're driving in from Vegas late on a Friday night, and you don't really want to go to a club because you're coming in so late. By the time you check in, it's probably almost 1 anyways, 1 a.m.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so what I recommend to a lot of my guy groups is just to hit a strip club.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there are actually a lot of deals out there. Of course, there's Spearmint, Sapphires, Hustler. But, the good thing about knowing people is there's actually deals out there where you can get in at a discount. Like say for Sapphires, I have a $10 deal, gets you free one-way limo to the club, and to the strip club, and then you also get a house shot. So So that's one example.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then say if you want to do bottle service, but you're really on a budget. There's Hustler, where each guy can pay $35, and you get a bottle of Sky for say like every 6 guys. So each one of those guys would pay $35.
And
that
unlimited strip dancing.
I wish. Maybe if you meet a really nice girl, she'll do that. But yeah, so those are just a couple of the packages out there. And if you wanted to do bottle service, you can always get 1 bottle at any of the clubs.
Okay,
And,
okay.
a bottle ranges from, I'd say, like $5.75 all the way up to, who knows, a couple of thousand, depending on what type of alcohol you want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's
so
pretty cool.
yeah, if it's any budget.
Yeah, I remember one time I went to was it the strip club Sphere? Is that what it's called?
Sapphire?
Sapphire?
Yeah,
There you go,
it's,
Sapphire.
it's actually the biggest strip club in the world.
Oh, is it
Yeah,
really?
at any given time, there's probably a couple of hundred girls to pick from
That's
at a
it?
time.
That's not enough.
I know, it's never enough, right?
But yeah, I remember, a while back I went for my aunt's, I guess during the time it was my aunt's husband or aunt's boyfriend, and they were getting married. So they decided to like, hey, dude, they're down here. I'll just get married in Vegas. No, so that's what they did. So me, my brother, my uncle, and some friends that decided to do a party in Vegas, and we ended up at the strip club. And I wanted, for me personally, when I go out and party, I like to get people fucked up, like pissed drunk or whatever, right? I'm that asshole. But it kind of backfired on me, where I was like, hey, dude, take some shots. So we started taking shots. And then for some reason, I was already pissed drunk in the strip club and said, oh, fuck it, you're not going to take the shot. I'll fucking take the shot. And I think like 10 minutes later, I was like, take me outside.
Oh,
I ended up puking.
At least you didn't get kicked out.
I was trying to be courteous and nice and to puke outside and not on the strippers.
Aw, that's very, very nice of you.
Yeah.
I don't think they'd appreciate that.
So have you gone to any of these strip clubs before? Or?
I actually have gone.
Okay.
I've been to Sapphires and I've been to Spearmint. The only way to be able to sell it is to actually go there and experience it
Yeah.
Sure.
yourself. So yes, I have been on a couple of occasions.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah,
cool. It
yeah.
was pretty fun. Is it like pretty exciting the way you kind of imagine it, or is it?
Yeah, it was actually really nice. Sapphires, their layout is very interesting. You go in and then you sit down, and there are actually 3 levels where the strippers strip on. So there's always eye candy everywhere you turn. And then at Spearmint, it's a little bit more upscale the way they set it up.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
High class.
Yeah,
fancy.
Yeah,
They smell good and stuff. They don't
Yeah.
smell all rotten.
yeah, or like smoke.
Yeah.
The 2 things I like the most from a woman. So, well.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. But yeah, definitely. I mean, what kind of I guess other clubs, or I guess like not just clubs, like what kind of adventure can you get out of Vegas?
There are a lot of really good restaurants in Vegas.
Oh, okay. Is there like any one that you kind of recommend, like you would always go to every time?
I like Sushi Samba at the Palazzo. It's a mix of Japanese and, gosh, I can't remember. It's like South American.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Asian
Cause samba.
fusion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really, really. The food's really, really tasty to the palate. I don't really know how to describe it. Like it out here in California. It's
How do you say yummy in the tummy?
Yeah. There's that. And
Okay.
then I also heard Milo's is really good at the Cosmo. I haven't eaten there before, but I heard it's excellent.
What type of restaurant is that?
I think, gosh, I don't remember.
Milo's. Okay.
Gosh, I think it's Italian
Sounds like
or
Lilo.
Mediterranean. Yeah, I remember passing by it. Oh, and then there's Secret Pizza.
Secret pizza?
Yeah,
like
so-
secret agents in there or something?
Okay, so Secret Pizza is actually really a secret. If you walk into the Cosmo and you look on their directory, it's not even on there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I had been there a couple of times, but my friends have taken me there, so I forgot how to get there. So I actually
Aw.
asked
It is
one
a
of the
secret.
Yeah, it's a secret. So I asked one of the security guards, and he's like, "Well, I'm not really supposed to know because it's a secret. But if you follow that lady down the hallway, you'll get there." But yeah, it's just a hallway with a bunch of photos on both sides. No signage, no anything. You walk in
It
there.
just leads you into Pizza Hut.
Yeah, and then you walk in there, and then you see a pinball machine. You see an old arcade machine,
Hey,
and
cool.
then you turn the corner, and then it's like this little hole in the wall pizza joint.
Oh, that's pretty
so
cool.
good, so good.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's on the 3rd floor.
I wonder how much
Check it
money
out.
they make. How much are they charging a slice of pizza?
A slice of pizza is about $5-6. A whole entire pizza is $28 to $35, depending on how many toppings you get. You can actually get liters of soda there. So if you
Okay.
go get a liter of soda, like say at the liquor store,
Yeah.
it's $1.50 to $2.
Yeah.
Here they charge $6.50. So you can only imagine how much they make. And
Yeah.
they're right by Marquee Day Club and Nightclub, and it's
Oh,
open
okay,
24/7. Can you imagine the volume of people who come in there who want
Yeah.
pizza?
Oh, yeah. Especially after
Yeah.
drinking and stuff. It's like,
Yeah,
Nothing
yeah.
beats a slice of pizza.
Exactly. That'll definitely satisfy all your cravings.
Have you been to New York? Have you tried their pizza?
No, I have never been to
I was
New York.
wondering if you
That's-
could compare it to kind of like, is it kind of like New York pizza or not?
I've never personally
Okay.
tried it. I've always wanted to go to New York.
Yeah, I've been to New York. It's not the best place for me personally because some people are rude. and-
Snob.
Yeah, snob out there, like
I-
David said.
I did hear
But-
that people fight over taxi cabs over there. They literally get into brawls trying to get a
Because there's
taxi.
really no parking area at all. So, but yeah, for the pizza, I tried the pizza and it did live up to the name. I actually love the pizza. It's big slices. It's like it has like a certain texture to it, and it feels
Yeah.
like homemade pizza
Yeah.
compared to like well, Papa John's not too bad, but still, I mean, New York pizza is better. It's better than Pizza Hut and Domino's and all
Well,
that.
I'm assuming Secret Pizza is way better than Domino's and Pizza Hut. Yeah.
I hope so.
I hope so, yeah.
The crust was nice and chewy, and like all the ingredients were fresh. And they used a real grated Parmesan cheese. I'm
Oh,
assuming
okay.
that's what they use in New York too, not like the little ones in the packets that you have to tear open.
That's what you think. But-
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, definitely. I mean, since we wanna kind of not on the subject of clubbing, we're talking about food, but let's get back to the subject of clubbing.
Yes.
So I kind of got a question. We're like,
Uh-huh.
okay, how would you dress? Because there's different clubs out here in LA and Orange County. I mean, people kind of dress sometimes with baseball caps or just regular shoes. How would you kind of dress out there in Vegas? Is there a certain type of rule you should always
Yeah.
stand by?
Actually, no athletic apparel. Definitely want to keep it classy. So, no jerseys, no.
I can't wear my
Caps.
sweatpants into the club.
No, unfortunately not. I wouldn't recommend any shorts. Guys, no sandals. Like nice tennis shoes is fine.
Okay.
Like no over excessive baggy pants.
Okay.
Like a t-shirt is fine if it's nice, like no rips, no holes in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Preferably like a nice button top would be good.
No
or
wonder
a
they always
polo.
reject me. They never let me in through the door.
Oh yeah.
Just because
yeah.
of those holes in your pants, dude. That's why.
Security's pretty strict out there.
Dude, I remember one time, since you brought up the holes in my pants, I went to, not in Vegas though, I went to Heat Ultra Lounge in Orange County. And I just decided to dress more like, because I got lazy. So I just
Yeah.
wore like a flannel shirt and some jeans. I was kind of ripped up. And they're like security looked at me and was like, really? And just nodded his head.
Yeah. Just a bit of effort would be nice.
Come on, dude.
But the thing is, when I used to club and party a lot, like I used to be kind of like a veteran there, and they kind of know me. It's like, and I kind of did promote it there too. So
Yeah.
it's like, man, just let me through.
Did they wind up letting you in?
Yeah, he let me in because I was with like a big group,
Uh-huh.
and they're like, yeah, just let him in, And
He's
they-
just like, next time, Frankie. Next
Yeah.
time. Try to dress up a little bit more.
yeah, I try.
So I know besides nightclubs, right? There's the big new hot thing, or I don't know if it's new really, but it's all these pool parties, right? There's a lot of clubs that are out by the pool during the
Yeah,
daytime and
yeah.
stuff. So what can you tell us a little bit about that, or does Dre's do that as well too? Or?
Actually, Drace does. We do the rooftop beach club.
Whoa.
It's
Oh,
yeah,
rooftop.
Yeah, rooftop beach club.
Sexy. Ooh.
Yeah, we have a lot of big DJs coming around. Actually, it's opening up next month.
Oh, nice.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it? Okay.
at all the clubs. So we have Drace Beach Club. There's Marquee Day Club. There's also Daylight.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
if you guys want to
And
go,
Mandalay Bay.
if you guys want to go out next week, definitely check out our website, and we'll put Kat's info on there, and you could go to all the pool parties. So check it out for next week,
Yeah.
or not next week, next month,
Next
right?
month, yeah.
Okay, that sounds fun. I'll definitely be there in my red thong.
Oh,
like
yeah.
always.
I'll totally set you up on guest list for call service. Yeah, there's also Encore Beach Club at Encore Hotel. That's always a good one too.
Yeah, actually, that was one that we went to. Some friends of mine. It was a bachelor party, and he got one of those bungalows or
Oh yeah.
one of those little side things.
Yeah.
So we went to it, and it was my first time ever going to a Vegas like pool party, I guess.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, if I have never felt uglier in my entire life, it was at that one point in time, because not only just the women, right? But I mean, not to sound fruity or anything, but the dudes there are like freaking Greek statues too.
Yeah.
And I'm there with like a flannel shirt on, and I'm not even joking. I had shoes and socks on because I didn't have slippers when I went to the trip. I wasn't expecting to do this, and oh man, I just felt so out of place. I was like,
Yeah, a lot of the guys actually start working out prior to pool party season.
Franky.
I actually do.
So Franky, start working out right now.
I actually will be soon. I'm a little bit chubby now, but I'm definitely gonna start working out soon before actually EDC start coming up.
Exactly. Yeah, but people prep for pool party season months in advance. At the gym,
Yeah. But it's a good motivation to stay in shape every year, though. You know,
It is.
I always tell myself, work out. If you can't work out for yourself, work out for something. And
Work
then,
out for pool parties in
make
Vegas.
a goal. I mean, either it's for me personally, I do it for like almost any like EDC when it comes up. So 3 months beforehand, I'm gonna start running, working out, because I'm gonna take off my shirt. I'm running around naked, and I want to look good doing it. So definitely, I mean, like to everyone out there, hey, if you can't get motivation for yourself, make motivation for something else.
Exactly. Yeah, but one warning with pool parties, people tend to drink a lot at pool parties, and they're outside. It's very, very warm. I'm sure when you went to the pool party, it was extremely hot.
Yes.
Do you think it was in the triple digits yet? 90s?
Yeah, it was probably around that time, because I want to say it was during maybe one of the EDCs, and we just went to a pool party during the day.
Okay.
So it
I'm
was like
guessing
scorching.
I'm guessing it was probably in the triple digits. But yeah, people tend to not realize that, heavy drinking and being by the pool actually makes you even more drunk. Oh my gosh, there was this one time I was at the pool party last summer, and someone had drank a little bit too much and they threw up in the pool.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was pretty disgusting. So what happens in that case is they actually make everyone evacuate out of the pool. And then from there they have to drain all the water and filter it. Yeah, so it's pretty crazy. So then no one's in the water for maybe 15-20 minutes. People start getting cranky.
Whoa, they could do it that fast though?
Yeah, they can do it pretty fast.
Wow.
I mean, they don't completely drain it, but they have a really
nice filter
quick,
system.
Yeah, quick filtration system that filters the water in 15 to 20 minutes, and then after that, everyone gets back in. But of course, the music's still playing, and everyone's just standing around, and no one knows why the heck they kicked everyone out of the pool until it's too late. You know, but if you actually see it, then you're like, okay, this is really disgusting. Get out right now. And then after that, all the lifeguards let you back in. But definitely something to watch out for. And then also, one other recommendation for going to pool parties is obviously everyone wants to go to a pool party and then club after, right? Yeah. But the sun really, really drains you, and you're really hungover. So then I call a period the dead zone.
I think I have a lot of those.
Yeah, so basically you go to a pool party, say between 11 to say maybe 5-6 o'clock when they close.
Yeah.
And then you take a nap from like say 6 to 8 or 6 to 9 p.m. I call that the dead zone because everyone's recuperating.
Yeah.
But yeah, people tend to go too crazy at the pool parties, so then by that time they don't want to wake up, shower, get ready for the club, and then they wind up missing guest list or missing their bottle reservations. So that's the number one recommendation I would tell people, to just pace yourself in Vegas.
It's hard. I mean,
it's hard, yeah.
Because the first night you're there, you're like, oh, you see the lights, you see everything so beautiful, you're drinking, you're enjoying everything. Then when you get there, you just want to party. Then next thing you know, you just like, okay, one drink too many. Then you just end up dead. And that happens.
And then you
happens
wind
a
up
lot.
not doing anything at night, so it's almost kind of a waste too.
That'd be a huge waste.
Yeah.
Oh no, you could sit there and play Monopoly with each other.
Yeah, or like hug the toilet bowl. I guess whatever you want to do, right?
Yeah, because I kind of remember talking, backtracking to the pool party. This one time I went with my friend's bachelor party, and he's a promoter too, so it's kind of cool. He had like a bunch of connections, and we got into like a lot of the free clubs, marquee, and the pool party. And I remember it was first time it was one of the big DJs. What was his name? Tommy Trash was playing.
Oh yeah, Tommy Trash.
So it's kind of cool. We're just drinking, and like most DJs, they're kind of, I guess, I wouldn't say douchey. I wouldn't know, but I would assume that they're just douchey and don't take pictures with their fans and stuff. But Tommy Trash, I saw him at the end of his set. He walked out through the back and he started taking pictures with everyone. I mean, there was he took a picture with the hot chicks first.
Oh yeah, I gotta take pictures with the hot chicks.
But
makes sense.
I was sitting there. I said, "Hey, do you want to take a picture real quick?" And I said, "Yeah, dude, for sure." So he took a picture.
Yeah, you're a
of me.
hot chick. Let's do this.
I was trying to flex my boobs a little bit so I could show some
Little
cleavage.
Yeah, that'll get the guys' attention.
Tommy Trash likes.
Ooh. But yeah, it was definitely cool experience.
Yeah, it definitely is when the DJs interact with their fans. I actually got to meet Andrew Rayel last summer.
Oh, really?
Nice. Yeah.
That guy's coming up. Actually.
Yeah, he's really, really coming up. He's like the mini Armin.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was playing at Marquee, and yeah, I actually got to meet him and take a photo. So that was a really cool experience.
Dude, awesome.
Yeah, he's on his way up, and I actually saw him at Tomorrow World. Yeah, after I got to meet him at the
Oh,
pool
you went
party.
to Tomorrow World?
I did. I went to
Atlanta?
Tomorrow World.
Where's
I
that at?
did
Oh, okay.
Atlanta. I flew out there. It was a 5.5-hour drive.
Oh.
I'm sorry, flight. Yeah, there's no way I would drive out there. So
Damn, driving pretty fast, too, actually.
Yeah. So then we landed, checked into our hotel, and we actually took the shuttle from our hotel to the destination, which wound up being like an hour away. But it was pretty cool because we were in the forest.
Oh,
Awesome.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was thinking when you said Tomorrowland, right? I was thinking Tomorrow World. I was thinking like Europe, the other festival.
Oh, yeah. The other one's Tomorrowland.
Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, huh, you went down there? And you
I
didn't
do-
tell me?
yeah,
Why didn't you
I
invite
do
me?
wanna go to Europe, though. I think that'd be a really good excuse to go.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely that's one of the trips I actually kind of want to make. It's one of those like out of the country festivals.
Yeah, it's like a pilgrimage, like to pay homage to all the EDM DJs. It's
To
one
the
of
raving gods.
Yeah, to the raving gods. It's one of the coolest experiences ever.
But it's kind of crazy recently because I always get kind of emails from EDC, so I always know
Yeah.
what other events coming up.
Yeah.
They're actually doing one in the UK now. They're bringing EDC over there.
Oh, that's what I heard.
Yeah, that's what I was
they're
kinda-
really blowing up. They're gonna bring it to all 7 continents.
Yeah, I mean,
Eventually.
like I tell everyone, like I think we have a pretty good like EDC. Las Vegas is pretty damn big, you know, and a lot of people don't really think that just because we're so local and close to
Yeah.
it. But a lot of people actually come to EDC Las Vegas to party and have fun. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Should we do a quest to go onto all the EDCs?
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Because so far I've done, obviously LA when it was here, Vegas, I did New York, and then there's Orlando. I haven't done that. There's
Then
Mexico,
Yeah.
Puerto
Puerto
Rico.
Rico, and then I guess now UK.
Yeah, UK. Oh man, dude, that would be fun.
Let's
Yeah,
do
we
this.
should
Alright,
do
we're doing
that.
this. We're setting it up,
Yeah.
guys. we'll have podcasts in every state and country.
And if you guys would like to donate to our EDC funds, we'd greatly appreciate it. So.
Some, the proceed will go to my belly, the food, and all that. So definitely, I would really appreciate it.
Maybe we'll have enough for a helicopter ride.
Oh, we
Oh.
better.
Yeah.
We better.
That'd be badass.
Yeah.
We only get $1 donation.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I actually got to go to EDC in one of the helicopters.
What?
Yeah, my friend actually hooked it up. So
Oh, my goodness.
So then he asked me if I wanted to go to EDC, and I said
In a helicopter?
I said the only way you're gonna get me to go to EDC. This was last year. He's like, the only way that you are going to get me to go to EDC is if you take me in a helicopter. He's like, done. I'm like, no freaking way. So he told me this on a Thursday night. So I had to find a ticket to go, and then I wound up pitching a ride with a girlfriend Saturday morning. Got there, went to a pool party, and then met him up, and then we wound up going to Maverick Helicopters.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we
That's
checked
crazy.
in. Yeah, it was so crazy. They had like EDC gift bags, and then we boarded our helicopter, and I actually got to see an aerial view of EDC.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was so amazing, along with the Vegas Strip, and then we landed. The only downside was the helicopter didn't pick us back up until 5:30 in the morning.
Oh,
Damn.
Yeah, but then the cool part was right before we were to board the helicopter again, I actually saw Paris Hilton and her crew. Yeah,
So
it was
cute.
so neat. And then I wound up meeting her and her sister in the bathroom back at Maverick. So that was
Okay.
one of the coolest experiences I've ever done.
Was that during time when Afrojack was dating her?
Actually, no, she was with
making
this
up
other
stuff,
guy.
dude.
She was with this other guy. I can't remember what his
No,
name was.
Afrojack was dating her, right?
Sure. Yeah, and
Afrojack.
Afrojack is an EDM DJ. Yeah.
Maybe. Well, I did hear that's how she got into EDM.
Is
It
it?
was because of him. He was-
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. So let me ask you a question. So which Vegas life party was your favorite one? Like your numero uno.
My numero uno, like night partying.
Just it doesn't have to be the night party. It could be daytime. Just the
I-
weekend, the best experience you had that you could kind of remember.
The best experience would definitely have to be overall the pool parties. You know, like there's nothing like partying with a bunch of other beautiful people in a bikini, you know, listening to top world DJs, you know, just lounging around in the pool, nice weather.
Your belly's hanging out all fat.
That's why I try not to have a big meal before I go. But yeah, I definitely have to say the pool parties are like the highlight.
Pool parties.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, definitely. What about you, Dave? You had any funny like one your numero uno Vegas trips?
I don't know. As far as like a club thing, I remember we went to Jet, I think it was.
Oh yeah, that club's not around anymore. Actually.
Oh, it's not? Okay, yeah, this was a while back.
Yeah.
But I was with a friend and we were just walking around and I was pretty drunk and I don't really remember it, but I just remember walking around and my friend was like, hey, look at these girls. They're pretty cute, right? And I was like, yeah. And then all of a sudden I realized I hit the ground.
Like as in passed out?
Well, I just went sideways and I landed down and I felt something hitting my face like a bunch of times, like rapidly. And then I didn't know what was happening.
You getting
And-
motorboat?
Maybe they were boobs.
I wish. But I honestly don't know. But I assume I was getting hit in the face. And then I felt these hands get scooped underneath my armpits, and someone lifted me up like a
Yeah.
little child. You know, like you pick up a little kid, and I got picked up, and then it was these strangers actually,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Are you all right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm okay." And it's like, "What happened?" And he's like, "You just got in the middle of a fight, I
Oh
guess.
my
Like a fight
gosh.
just broke out like right on each side
Oh
of
my
me."
gosh! And
Wow.
You just have
Yeah,
to
and I
be
just-
sandwiched in the middle.
Yeah, and I was just like, "Hey, these girls are pretty boom," and then I just got taken down.
Oh my gosh.
But I didn't feel it. Thank goodness I was drunk. So that was a very memorable experience, actually.
Yeah, things like that happen.
It is
Try
Vegas.
not to get in between anything like that again.
That's pretty cool.
What about you, dude?
Yeah, for me, man, I've been through Vegas, quite a bit, and I think part of the most memorable one is my 24th birthday. It
So that was 15 years ago?
Yeah, probably a long time ago.
Okay.
Ooh, you're old.
I'm too old. One of those years. But during that time, I was doing a lot of promoting too. I was doing, promoting for Heat. I was doing promoting for Shore, Bosco.
Oh, I do remember.
Yeah, that was, back in the days. But, that's when I was partying a lot. I didn't, that's when, because I broke up my ex like a long time ago. Then I just decided to say, fuck it. I'm just going to party, date girls, and just go out and have fun. So I decided to do that. And for my 24th birthday, I invited everyone. I think over at least like 80 people show up.
Oh
Like
my
my
gosh.
brother, my family, my mom even showed up. That was so funny. I was like,
Oh,
because I told my
man.
mom like, dude, you want to just come? Because my mom is like more of like, because my mom and dad were divorced, and she's never around, so she's always like cool to hang out with when she'll come chill and relax. So I was like, dude, mom, just come out in Vegas, come eat and stuff. So when we have dinners and stuff during dinner time, you come out and just chill with us. But yeah, definitely everyone I knew, like 3 or 4 different groups came out for my birthday. It was just fun. We went to was it Axis, I believe, and then another, I forgot what the other one was. It was a different club before that. And I remember just drinking, just partying, having fun.
Oh no, this sounds like it's gonna end bad.
Yeah. The next thing you know, I never had this experience, but it was my first time. I end up on a wheelchair.
Oh
Thrown
yeah. You never wind up. You never want to wind up in a wheelchair.
Yeah, I end up on a freaking wheelchair.
Welcome to the club, dude.
Yeah.
That's how we do it.
But yeah, it was pretty epic and crazy first day when I got there. And
That was only day one.
yeah, it was day one. And then I end up, everyone ended up going to a club on Saturday. And I was like, dude, I can't make it out yet. I'm so fucked up. And I just sitting there just trying to recuperate because, I'm just like throwing up during the day. And, I get those hives where you're throwing up, but nothing's coming out.
No, I've never.
Oh, you not? Oh, dude. Oh, okay, yeah. I've been through some
Weirdo.
Knock on wood.
Yeah.
It's a plastic table.
But yeah, definitely. Like I've been through that many times, but this one was pretty damn bad, and everyone just end up going to the club without me. And they're like, dude, you just gotta suck it up and make it. I was like, oh man. The next thing you know, right before when everyone's gonna leave, probably like 10 minutes before, right? The song comes on. It was Bass Hunter.
Okay.
That Russian song.
Yeah.
That song came on. I was like, that's my first time ever hearing that song. I was like, dude,
Or
this song.
like in person.
Yeah, just
Okay.
hearing it like they played on Pandora and that song came on. I was like, dude, what's this song? So dope. I was like, it got me up. I was like, got me all excited. I was like, oh, I'm back. I jumped up, went to the
You're
shower, got ready.
resurrected.
Yeah. And then like most of the people, because the whole day everyone's been trying to call me, so my phone was just blown up, and I wouldn't answer. I was like, "Fuck this shit, dude." And then finally, everyone just like when they saw me at the club, they're like, "Oh, fucking Franky!" Then I end up drinking some more and doing the party life. So that was probably one of the best
Yeah,
Vegas
sounds pretty
trip I ever
epic.
had. After that, I just went downhill, getting old and lazy.
I have to admit, getting old does take a little bit more time to recuperate. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it takes a little bit longer.
Yeah, before I just like throw up and like, blah. Okay, let's
then
go
you're
back
ready.
and party. Now I was like, blah. Okay, give me about 10 hours. I'll be
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely. That was probably the best time, in Vegas that I had. So,
So, Kat, in your opinion, what would you say are, let's say, the 3 best clubs currently right now?
Oh, Drace for sure. Drace is number one.
I hear they're not that good. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No way. Yeah, the sound system is amazing. They have an amazing view from the rooftop.
Man, I
they
can
have an
imagine.
amazing sound system,
Okay.
lighting. Just everything is like over the top. We also have like this big giant it kind of looks like a disco ball but a more modern version. There's LED lights outside.
sounds like you're describing.
Nitrous.
Sounds like you're describing my room.
I know.
Little disco ball mirrors and there's some hidden cameras.
Yeah, but it's just a really, really over the top club. They just took a little bit of all the other clubs and just put it all together. And there's actually fireworks that shoot from the rooftop.
What?
Yeah,
What?
yeah, for New Year's, for 4th of July. So it's a pretty epic experience. So that's definitely my number one.
Nice.
Yeah, my number 2 has to be Excess. I still like Excess
Okay,
at
yeah.
Encore.
They're
Yeah,
pretty big.
Yeah, they're
pretty nice and big.
big. And then my third right now, I would have to say is Light. I do like the Cirque du Soleil show that they do and the big
Okay.
LED screen in the back.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, Drace does have a bigger LED screen,
Mhm.
but
Ah,
you
of
know,
course.
yeah, but theirs is nice too.
I heard. What was that other club coming up? Hakkasan or
Hakkasan, yeah, Hakkasan.
Okay.
Yeah, Hakkasan is at MGM. That one's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just has a lot of stairs. Some people call
Yep.
it Hakka stairs.
Yep.
Hakka stairs.
I've actually fallen. I've fallen on the stairs before.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I've gotten bruised up, but you see it all
Ow.
the time. Every time you
Well,
go
yeah,
there, there's always someone who falls on the stairs.
I remember promoting at this one club in LA. I forgot what it was called. I think Icon.
Uh-huh.
And then they had nothing but stairs. And I just looking up, it's like, man, those girls just trying to climb up.
Yeah,
and
can
like,
you imagine
yeah,
wearing heels doing that?
look horrible. I was like, man, sucks for you guys.
Yeah. It sucks for us.
That's
Man,
cool.
So we're all EDM fans,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Obviously, we
Yeah.
all enjoy EDM music.
Afrojack,
Shut up.
Kevin Harris.
So, you said that you've been going to Vegas for 10 years,
Yeah,
more
yeah.
maybe. So I don't know. There was a time where when I used to go back then, I enjoyed electronic music for a long time, where it wasn't as popular as it is right now, right?
Definitely.
And back then, I remember there's very little clubs that actually promoted like a big DJ or something.
Exactly.
The only one that I could remember was, I think it was Heat or something. The one that Paul Oakenfold.
Oh, Paul Oakenfold, that
What-
was at
what is that
the
called?
Palms.
Yeah, at the Palms.
Yeah,
Yep.
the Palms. I can't remember what the club was called, but yeah, that was definitely one of the first clubs that promoted EDM music. Yeah,
Because
Paul
we went
Oakenfold.
specifically to see Paul Oakenfold.
Yeah, he was a staple there.
So you think that nowadays, because EDM's so popular, you know, it's like being played on the radio even,
Yeah.
that like that really boosted the club scene in Vegas? You think it kind of like drove that up?
It
Or?
definitely did because, you know, before, in order to see these big DJs, you'd have to go to Europe.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, to see them. But then now, like, anybody can just go to Vegas. You know, everyone pitch in for a room, and then you could see them. Yeah, you can actually see a couple of big DJs in one night. So that's the pretty amazing experience.
Yeah. But the freaking, I bet you the plane ticket costs a lot though. Was it how much? Is it like $1,000 just to go to Europe though?
Exactly.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
around there.
Or you could spend $1,000 in Vegas and then see 2-3 big headliner DJs in a weekend.
Yeah, at Dre's.
Yeah.
Or you could be like Kat and say, hey, I could get a helicopter ride.
Yeah. Helicopter rides to all the different casinos.
The only way I'll go to EDC is if I go on a helicopter. I'm just super jealous. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We're just hating.
Yeah,
Sorry.
seriously.
It's okay.
Yeah, I get it all the time.
I actually do. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. EDM all the way, dude. Love it.
Yeah.
Now all clubs are like throwing away hip hop and all that stuff. It's all EDM now.
Yeah,
So you
it's-
rarely see hip hop anywhere.
Yeah, you really do. The only clubs that play hip hop now are One Oak and Tao. But even, you know, they're kind of mixing it up. Like Tao doesn't completely play all hip hop. They kind
Yeah.
of throw in some EDM. In
Yeah,
there
no, when we
too.
went to Hakkasan, we actually saw bingo players.
Oh.
And I know that they had the floors.
Yeah.
So one of
yeah.
the floors was like hip hop.
Yeah.
And I went there for a little bit, and I was like, okay, I'm out of here. And I went up to the
Have to go to the EDM room, right?
Yeah.
The main room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do have some questions. What is your 3 favorite EDM DJs?
Right now, I have a bunch, but my top 3 definitely have to be Armin. I went.
Excellent
Yeah,
choice.
yeah. I went to his. Event at. Was it at the Forum last year?
for the
Um,
was it for his Intense
yeah,
album?
it was for his Intense album. That was pretty crazy.
Okay.
I really, really enjoyed that. Cascade's always fun.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, all girls love Cascade.
Cascade!
Yeah, and then
Giggling.
Yeah, and then bingo players. I love bingo
Nice.
players.
Yeah, I do love bingo players too. All the lists, I would pick number 1 out of it is bingo players.
Really?
Yeah, I actually would.
Yours? Your
I-
personal or
No,
the Afrojack.
no.
Oh.
Out of the 3 that she had, I'm
got
sorry.
It, got it. Okay, yeah.
that she picked, I would pick bingo players.
Yeah.
They had some pretty awesome music that
Yeah.
they came out with, and I really loved it a lot. And till this day, I still love it. You know.
Did you guys know that bingo players is actually playing at the observatory next month here in OC?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
know.
Oh, wow.
Where's that at?
It's on Harbor.
Wow.
Okay.
So close to home.
Yeah, so close to home if you guys want to see bingo players.
Hey, cool.
Send us a
Check
link.
it
Let
out.
us know. We might go. Might be down to party. Dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun.
Okay, Frankie.
So-
I'm afraid to ask, but what are your top 3?
Afrojack.
Ooh, couldn't have guessed that.
Calvin Harris.
Okay.
And then I would kind of have to replace my 3rd one with because they're upcoming and new, and you know I do love Adventure Club and Corella,
Ooh,
So
Adventure
either or.
Club. Yeah,
So
I like them.
so they would have to squeeze into my top 3 now.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice,
I actually remember hearing Calvin Harris a couple of years ago in Vegas when he wasn't that big yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember going to hear him, and I was like, "Who the heck is this Calvin Harris guy?" Lo and behold, he's like the top paid DJ in the world, right?
he's top
Couple years
paid right
later.
now, dude. It's
Yeah, it's
crazy.
insane. He's above Tiesto, Armin,
Yeah.
the guys who have really been in it for a long time. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So I was wondering, do you have any really nice, memorable experience with any of the DJs that you listed, like during a music festival or any clubs or any experience that you had?
I do remember listening to Cascade at EDC maybe
Of course.
2-3 years ago. Yeah, it was just really epic because
Yeah.
he had a set, and then I remember seeing like the Red Bull guys parachuting.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that
I
looked
totally
so
remember that.
amazing. And then they had like the sparks. And then I remember seeing the big fireworks show, but it was just the feels.
Yeah, the
I
feeling, the
I just remember getting
experience.
the feels, with my friends. Actually, I think I went to EDC that
Yeah, I
year
think so.
with
Yeah, that's why when you said that, kind of triggered a memory. It's like, oh yeah.
Yeah. But I just remember it being really, really crowded. But it was such an amazing experience to be with good people.
That's awesome.
Yeah, good
enjoying the
friends.
music, good friends.
And then I got lost in Cascade's eyes.
Yeah. Looking through my eyes during that song. Yeah, so that
cool.
definitely has to be my most memorable time
That's
listening
cool.
to
That's good.
EDM.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, definitely. I had like a memorable time with Calvin Harris. It was me and my brother, and I was kind of getting into like the EDM scene and trying to understand the music a little bit more and respect the awesome beats, And Calvin Harris he wasn't even close to being like the top big guy. He was just like he's barely popping out, and yeah, definitely me and my brother was like, all right, you guys do whatever you want. We're going to go see Calvin Harris. You want to come or not? It's up to you. So me and my brother just went over there and enjoyed some of his music. And he played some badass songs. And just like, yeah, Calvin Harris, baby. So that's why, even though he's like the top paid DJ and he's well respected now, he's still one of my favorite DJs out there. So, but yeah.
Very cool. Very cool.
What about you, Davis? Do you have any like special memories of
Too many.
Too many.
Too many.
To name off, right?
Yeah. I can't. Every moment is awesome whenever I'm watching a DJ. I just enjoy it tremendously. So. But actually, I got something lined up for both of you guys since you're both EDM fans and whatnot. So
what is this?
what I have is I pulled out some of my old records.
Oh.
My old vinyls, and what I want to do is play a little game with you guys.
Oh, no.
The game sound.
Why do you say no? Like, I hate games. Okay,
Let's do this.
you take a guess at what I'm about to do.
I have no idea. I have no clue.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sing these songs to you guys, and no, I'm just kidding. I don't think anyone wants to hear me sing songs. But what I'm gonna do is I got a bunch of vinyls here, and I'm gonna name off titles of the songs, and I want to see if you guys can name the artists. Then.
Okay. Sounds
Okay.
interesting.
So the first one's pretty easy. I'll give you guys an easy one.
Afrojack.
Wrong. Minus 10 points. The first one is, the title is A Doggo for Strings.
Tiesto.
Easy. Bing, 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 bing.
Oh,
bing.
dude, I didn't know that.
That's like,
Damn it.
that's like homage to trans.
This is why
He's a trans god.
This is why I have this vinyl.
Yes,
because
that's one of the best songs ever he's
Adagio
ever
for strings.
created. Adagio for strings.
And recently, Mark Sixma did a remix that is just fantastic. So you guys check that out. So, okay, 1 point for Kat.
Woohoo!
Frankie 0. Okay, whoever answers first gets the point.
Frankie, win. I can answer anything, right?
All right, this next one's pretty easy too.
Okay.
So, 9 p.m. till I come.
Oh, ATB.
Damn!
I knew the thing too. I just couldn't say it.
That.
ATB.
Bam, bam, bam! Right there, ATB.
2 for 2.
Man, get out of here. I don't like you anymore.
Dude, Frankie, you're lagging. You're lagging.
Oh, no. All right, hold on. It's getting a little too hot in here. All right, I need to cool down.
You gotta
All right.
get into the zone, Frankie.
All
You gotta get into the zone.
right. Come on, let's do this. Let's do this.
All right, I'm spinning my records. I'm getting ready. I'm queuing up the next song.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. This one is called Punk.
Daft Punk.
No, wrong.
Punk?
The song title is Punk.
Ferry Corsten.
That's correct, actually.
Yeah.
Barry Corson's Punk.
That's right. That's
Okay.
right.
High
Nah.
five, you got 1 point.
So you know that song? Na 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 na.
Oh, I do. I didn't know that was Ferry Corsten. I actually didn't start getting into Ferry Corsten until recently.
Nice.
That's probably why I didn't know that song.
He's a classic as well too.
Yeah.
Ferry Corson's
He
Punk.
He is.
Okay, next one. Oh, this is an old school one.
no.
So, I don't know. I'm sure both of you guys are way younger than I am. the title is "I See Right Through to You."
Oh, is it Fragma?
That's pretty close because that was around that time actually.
Fragment.
Uh,
Fraggle.
Ragu.
Pasta.
let me give you a hint. There's actually a hotel, a Vegas hotel named after this DJ.
The Win.
Nope.
A hotel.
I think it's a hotel. I might be wrong.
I see right through to you.
The Trump.
Gosh,
see
I know the song, but I can't remember the
right through
artist.
to you. Do, do,
I give up. I honestly don't know.
See, I promised I wasn't going to sing the song, but I ended up doing it anyways.
Okay.
It's DJ Encore.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
DJ Encore. That's right. Oh my gosh.
We got a
I totally
classic
forgot
right
about
here.
that. That's all over Groove Radio back in the day.
Hell
I should
yeah.
have known.
But
I
that
should have known.
was Fragma was a good guess actually,
Yeah,
because that was
Fragma.
right around that same time.
Yeah.
Okay, this one, even Frankie should get this one. So,
Okay.
but Kat's freaking on it, so I think she's
Okay.
gonna get this. Exploration of space.
Oh my God. Cosmic Gate.
Frankie!
Gate!
I was gonna say it, but
Exploration
I know already. I already know. I was gonna say it, but I didn't.
You know what's so funny? I actually heard Cosmic Gate's podcast in the car right before I came
Oh, really?
here. Yeah,
I knew that. See, that's
Exploration
why.
of Space is
Yeah.
the best song.
I just
that
wanted
they
you
made.
to win.
I know. Frankie was being nice
Very
to
nice,
me.
very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, this one, please,
Okay.
Frankie.
Okay, let's do
Kat,
this.
Kat, why don't you slow down a little bit then?
Okay.
Slow down on this one.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a chance, Frankie.
This one's an old school one
Okay.
too. Heaven.
Heaven.
Oh my gosh, I remember.
I'm just thinking the song back in the 90s. Heaven, heaven, oh heaven, can't you help me?
It's not that.
I know. That's the only thing that's the only song that popped into my head.
Oh my
I
God,
have-
Heaven.
I wouldn't even know that one. to be
We're in
honest.
heaven.
Totally forgot.
I wouldn't even know that
Oh my
one.
God, I totally forgot.
You're drawing a blank?
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank.
It's DJ Sammy.
Oh my God, DJ
Oh,
Sammy, that's right.
dude.
That's right. I'm getting old. My memory is failing me. I can play the
Oh,
songs in my
okay.
head, but I cannot remember the artist.
Totally
I get
forgot
like
about
that
this
too,
song.
actually.
Okay.
Okay, this one's one of my favorite songs. It might be a little bit obscure, but
Okay.
this one's called "Alone Tonight."
Cascade.
Alone Tonight. Miss Jane.
Nope. That's it's a fine day.
I don't know.
Above and Beyond.
Oh.
Alone Tonight. I wouldn't be standing alone tonight.
Oh, okay.
That's like old school Above and Beyond.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I don't remember
Excellent
that one.
old school Above and Beyond. All right, this one is a classic too. Beautiful Things.
And Dane.
Yep. Easy peasy.
Screw this
and
game. This game
Dane.
sucks, dude. I don't want to play this game anymore.
And the
And Dane.
Gabriel and
Old school.
Dreesen remix.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You know what? You know what's crazy? I heard that song playing in Victoria's Secret.
What?
Yeah. Victoria's Secret had that song playing.
Good song.
Yeah.
I might have to go
actually
Victoria's
fits.
Secret too with you.
Yeah, actually fits Victoria's Secret.
All right, you can't answer this one because Frankie will get this one
Okay,
right.
I'm gonna keep quiet
Yeah,
then.
you're already out.
Okay,
You're
I'm
already
out.
Okay, Frankie, this one is worth 30 points if you get it correct, so you can win it. You can win it.
Okay.
Sandstorm.
I don't know.
I know. Can I please answer it?
You can answer.
Darude. Darude Sandstorm.
How could you not know it?
Oh my God.
I know the song, but I don't know who the
It's playing in
DJ
Frankie's
is.
head right now.
Yeah, it is. Everything that you brought up plays in my head, but I
Oh
don't
my
know
God.
the
Oh
actual
my God.
name.
Oh my gosh.
Kat, that was
I
a
did
landslide.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Murdered Frankie.
Yeah, I murdered Frankie. Sorry, Frankie.
Oh my goodness.
Man, podcast's over, guys. Turn it off.
I know. Sorry, guys. Show's over.
Excellent.
Good game,
Round
good
of
game.
applause. Round of
Thank
applause.
you.
That was a
Thank you.
fun game. I like
fun.
that.
I like that.
Nice,
Good. Homage to all like the old school DJs.
Yeah, because I mean, back then when I was playing these songs, the only
Yeah.
way I could get these songs were on vinyls.
Vinyl.
Yep.
Yeah, now you can just download them.
And man, I don't know. It's something I just love. Yeah, it's like this physical object and
Yeah.
like just a piece of something that I really
Yeah,
enjoy.
you can show your kids later.
Yeah, seriously, they'll be like, "What the
yeah,
hell are
back
these?"
then, we weren't able to look at it or listen to it on our phones or even Shazam it.
Yeah.
Like, I remember back then. Do you remember Komodo?
Yeah.
That song Komodo back then. Oh my gosh, I had such a hard time trying to find the title of that
Yep.
song because there weren't any words. Like, how do you Google it? How do you look it up? How do you hum it to somebody and
Right.
them understand?
Right.
It's the hardest thing ever.
Yeah, I remember back in the days you always try to hum it and say, yeah, you know that song.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Same thing with 7 Days in 1 Week. You remember that song? 7 Days in 1 Week.
Maybe if I hear it. I might
Yeah.
remember
They
it.
had it in American Pie.
Hum it to
Remember
him.
when he
Okay,
was
okay.
stripping?
Okay.
Gosh, I can't hum it because I'll probably butcher it. But yeah, I totally could not remember the name of that song until it actually came out, mainstream in American Pie, and then from there I was able to internet it.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, prior to that, it was an obscurity for years. It bugged me so much. Yeah.
Cool.
That's cool.
All right. So before we go on to the next topic, I got one last thing
Uh-huh.
that's related to clubbing and everything. So I've been working on a design, and I think that it's gonna absolutely take the clubbing world by storm.
Really?
And because you're in the clubbing scene, you're the perfect person to show you this invention that I came up with that I think is just going to revolutionize clubbing.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and pull up, and I'm going to switch over to, whoops. Okay, and you can see I'm a Above and Beyond fan. So.
Oh yeah, is that the acoustic?
Yep. Oh my God, how good was that album?
Yeah.
It's amazing. All right, but what I got is I came up with this here, so and I want your honest opinion, okay? But I think it's going to be just phenomenal. I present to you. This is, if my computer isn't so slow, this here is Clubby, the Club Bot, Mark III Revision D.
Oh wow!
So
is that turntables on his head?
Okay, so let's take a look. So this here is my invention to take clubbing to the next level.
I like it.
Right?
I want to invest in this.
Okay, so let me give you the tour. I'm going to give you the pitch, and we'll see where this goes. Okay. So first off, any respectable clubbing robot would obviously have CDJ 2000s equipped on him, right? So you got your jog wheels, you got your play, your cue, your loops, everything there. So industry standard for clubs. His ears, as you can see, are speakers, right?
That's pretty cool.
So these are high definition 5-way channel speakers, 500 watt RMS per channel. So these things are going to be bumping, right?
Doom, doom, doom,
So
doom.
that works there. His eyes here, as you can see, the red and the green. Now these are actually lasers. So they'll be shooting lasers out at people and stuff. And then maybe I can get really high like strength ones so you can actually burn things. So that'd be kind of cool too. His mouth is a high definition LED display. So here you can see it's displaying a spectrum analyzer that follows along with the music. But you can have it display a happy face or an image or Franky's face right there.
Woohoo! I'll buy this machine now. How much is it?
So anything you want. It's a prototype, so I'm still working out the numbers. But and if you look at his chest, you'll see here there's a screen. And what this is, I call it the dude to chick ratio meter.
Oh.
All right. So what this does is, see these holes up here? So these holes, they're actually little sensors. And what they do is they detect a certain amount of perfume in a square footage to calculate how many women there are versus men, right? Because obviously, if you're a group of dudes, you ain't getting in the club. You got to have some ladies with you.
Or bottle service.
Or that. But, because I've been through it so many times where it's like, no ladies, no in. So, so here, what Clubby does is he tells you, ding, 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 you have the correct 3-to-1 dude ratio.
Oh, that's perfect idea
For all the
guest
people
lists.
that can't see visually right now, it's pretty much a little screen on the robot's chest, and then you could light up the girl, like 1 girl, 2 girl, 3 girl, and then the guy. So it's pretty cool little feature on it.
Yeah, so this will measure perfume parts per millionth down and then see how many, like women to dudes there are. So it ensures you get into the club. On its arms, what I did was I equipped it with cup holders. So you can see here, you can place your cup there, so no more spilling your drinks.
Wow.
So you got a couple cup holders there.
Oh, is that a shot holder right there? A
No,
shot cup holder?
So see, these smaller ones, these smaller holes, what they actually are is, now, I'm an old dude, but I like to pride myself on thinking that I still know what's hip, right? So what I did was I designed holes for your selfie stick holders. So here you have, because I know what's cool is selfie sticks, and it drives me crazy because I hate them, but people like them. So when you're too busy walking around, you can place your selfie stick inside here, and you can see there's a little GoPro
and
the selfie stick. Yeah, so or later on you could turn it towards yourself, and you can like selfie like without hands-free selfie.
Oh yeah.
So there's a selfie holder. Now on his other arm,
Is that a bottle of Dom?
Yes, it is actually,
Oh my
because
goodness.
any respectable clubber wouldn't be seen without at least 1 bottle of Dom on them at any given point in time.
Exactly.
Now, do you guys want to take a guess at what this little device underneath the bottle of Dom Perignon is?
I have no idea.
So Franky, you
It
wanna
looks like if you push the green button, you could pour a drink, and then you push the red button, it will bitch slap someone out of the way if you don't like them?
That's pretty close. That's
Oh,
pretty
I know. The red button is to keep the bottle rats away.
Okay.
Okay.
Both excellent guesses, but I'll tell you guys what it is. This is actually an automated calibrated shaker, right? So what it does is that you put your bottle of Dom onto it, you press this button, and this mechanism goes back and forth, and it shakes the bottle.
Shower.
Yep, exactly. It shakes the bottle
Ingenious.
to the correct PSI to ensure the proper spray to foam ratio.
It's to spray at the chick.
Exactly. Exactly.
So every girl has to wear a white T-shirt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wet t-shirt contest.
See, because no self-respecting clubber would shake their bottle manually, right? You'd want it automated. So
Oh yeah.
That's where I have that. And down here you can see. Oh, and actually for the people that can't see, Clubby is in the shape of a wheelchair. So essentially, because both Frankie and I have been in the wheelchair club, at the end of the night, if you've been clubbing too hard and you need to rest, Clubby is there to help you. So you can sit down, and I put a little seat belt so you can buckle in so you're safe. You got these these are dubs too, by the way. These wheels.
I like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
then
They
enough to
have
drink?
spinners.
yep. So nice alloy wheels.
Ooh.
And then because safety is paramount, I put brake lights and signal lights on the back.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So that's Clubby the Club Bot. So how many can I put you and Dre's down for? Kat, how many would you like to order?
Gosh, I'm not sure. 10 easy.
Only 10?
1,000?
1,000?
10
I
million.
don't know. Yeah, I don't know if there'd be any like room to walk if there were 1,000 in the club.
But imagine we all sit on there and we wouldn't even have to walk around anywhere. We just roll around on our Clubby bots.
I guess that's true. We do have multiple elevators, so we can work out.
And all we have to do is just shake our hand in the air when the music's going. You know, you don't have to move your legs or
Yeah,
anything.
people don't really dance nowadays anyways, right?
Hold my selfie, Clubby. Ha ha ha! You got it, Davis. Sweet.
Yeah, that's pretty
that,
cool.
that was a good idea.
Thank you. I thought so too. So. But moving on. So one of the other things that you do and your other occupation is you are a real estate agent.
I am.
Okay.
In California, and there are certain properties that I am able to represent clients for in Vegas.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So tell us a little bit more about your real estate.
So basically, I've been in the mortgage industry, over 5 years. And I figured, okay, maybe it's time to venture out and try to do the sales thing.
Yeah.
So I got my real estate license a little over 4 years ago. And the only reason why I know that is because I had to recently renew my license.
Okay.
So I passed the exam. I have my certification, but, I didn't actually use it for a whole entire year because I figured who the heck's going to buy a property from this little girl, right? So a year passes by, and a really, really good friend approaches me, and he's like, I want to buy my first house. I'm like, oh, I can help you. So I wound up helping him. Turns out it was an added benefit because not only did I know the sales side, I also knew, the loan side. So I was able to walk him through everything. And from there on, I've been getting a steady stream of clients ever since.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I like to be a pro at whatever I deal with, hence clubbing. I kind of brought in that same
Professional
mentality.
clubber.
Yeah, I brought in that same mentality of my real estate. So basically, I help people with loans now. I refer it out to my broker, and then I also do real estate, show properties, buy, sell.
Is it pretty hard getting your, studying for your real estate license and all that? Or
It's actually not too bad. There's online courses that you can take, and you don't have to, do them all at once. You can actually pace yourself.
Yeah.
And, you just have to take the practice exams, try to at least get an 80. If you pretty much get an 80, you're a shoo-in to pass the exam.
80 is good. Sounds good.
Yeah, it's not too bad. You actually only have to score a 70.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, on the actual exam. But for the practice test, if you score an 80, then you're solid.
I wouldn't want my agent to pass on a 70. Damn, get your,
I
get your
got a
stuff right.
99%.
Hey, there you go. All right, good agent. So
Yeah.
people out there, if you're looking for a home, hit up Kat. So.
She'll be all over our, sponsor site, or just put a little link there so you can check it out. You can find Kat if you need some, real estate stuff. So
yeah, questions.
she'll help you out.
Yeah, I specialize with first-time home buyers. There are a lot of people out there who don't take the time to walk people through, so they understand the whole entire process. But I actually take the time to educate my clients. That way, they know what to anticipate. They understand why I push them to move quick. Because houses these days, the good ones do not stay on the market for very long.
So how would you kind of educate them in that realm? Like, say for instance, I was to buy like a house down the street with my family or whatever. What would the process kind of be like?
Well, first of all, if you're interested in buying a home, you do want to get pre-qualified first, because you don't want to be looking at homes that are out of your price range, because then it would be a waste of your time. And you don't want to be submitting offers, come to find out that you don't qualify for the loan. So that's one of the first things that I educate my clients to do is, to find out how much you actually qualify for. And then from there, get set up, look for houses. And then once, you do find a house, you have to move very, very quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember back in before the bubble burst in
Yeah.
2008, people were just passing out loans like crazy.
Oh, yeah.
And they didn't care.
Anybody could get a loan back then. You could work at Walmart and say you made $150,000 and they'd okay your loan.
Yeah, it's crazy out there. I mean,
Yeah.
during that time, and that's how the whole economy just went from A to F. So
Yeah, it did.
yeah, it's crazy out there. But yeah, I mean, so I do have a kind of a question, like if I had a shitload of money, like $20 gazillion, where would be probably the best place to buy a house? Like, anywhere in the world, where would you recommend?
Anywhere in the world.
Yeah, just like this is the best property ever, and why is it worth that much? Where would you recommend?
I don't know. I don't know in the whole world. I don't really have a lot of experience with
Where's
that.
your jurisdiction, by the way?
I mainly do Orange County, Riverside,
Okay.
a little bit of LA, but with OC, I definitely recommend like Irvine, Newport Coast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, anything
high
out
baller.
there. Yeah.
Okay.
That area is really, really nice, and it
It's
always
really expensive,
increases
dude. I
in value.
hear.
But if you have $20 gazillion, it wouldn't really matter.
Sure,
Well,
sure.
Well, I want to get your expertise on where to live. You know, what if I could have $20 gazillion and end up somewhere in the ghetto of Long Beach?
I mean, you could buy all of Long Beach and then
Probably.
it out. Yeah, so I guess it just depends on what type of investment you want.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, what would you recommend though? Like maybe a house or a condo or a townhome? I mean, what is better suited?
For me, I mean, of course, it all depends on budget. Condo townhome is definitely a good starter home. The only thing with those is you do pay HOA dues. Monthly
Yeah.
HOA dues. So that's money that doesn't really go towards the home.
Yeah.
So, with single family residences, since you don't have HOA, you can actually buy more home.
Yeah, because I remember when you were doing selling my brother's condo, there was a big issue, right? I mean, I forgot what the whole story was like. Something with the HOA or something was wrong with it.
Yeah, there was something with the HOA that the bank was having issues with, but eventually it got resolved. And
Yeah.
we were able to close on your brother's loan. But if it was a single family residence, we wouldn't have to get an HOA cert and find out all the budgeting and like how many units are owner occupied versus rental. So at the end of the day, single family residences tend to appreciate a little bit more than condos and townhomes because you have more land, you have a front yard, backyard, you have more living space. So it's definitely something that if you can work towards to attain. But condo townhomes definitely still a good investment because you can always get that, and then once property values go up, sell it, and then you can upgrade to an actual single family residence with the equity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, because I know one of my friends, he has a condo and he hates paying the HOA.
Oh yeah, the HOA and parking at times is difficult, especially when you have friends over.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Is there any benefits to HOAs? Like,
Well, I
really?
mean, you don't have to mow your own lawn.
Oh, but
You don't have to mow that little piece of lawn you
Yeah.
have in the front. You don't have to cut the
Dude.
trees in front of your house. You know, I guess you could have a pool, which
it
you
only
share
costs
with
you like
other people.
$400 a month. So.
Exactly.
What
You
a
know, I mean,
deal.
they do take care of the exterior, which includes roofing.
Oh, does
if-
it?
Yeah. If
Okay.
there's anything, you know, like termites, any termite work with the outside paneling or with, you know, the back porch, they'll take care of. So
Oh,
just stuff
okay,
like that,
okay.
and you're
And
responsible
I
for
remember
the interior.
my brother, he was dealing with the HOA and he made it some kind of complaint, like fixing the hole in the wall. And it took him over like 6 months to a year to even fix it. And it's
Yeah.
like, dude, what the fuck's wrong with you guys? We're paying you every month. What's taking you so damn long? You know, it's like, why am I wasting all this money for you to not fix it?
Yeah, a lot of times it depends on what type of surplus they have in their
Yeah.
account, if they have money to actually fix it. So
Yeah.
that could have been one issue. Another issue could be, you know, maybe they don't have a good reputation with handymen out there or any
Yeah.
service contracts.
Yeah.
It's a very frustrating predicament because it's out of your control.
Yeah.
Whereas
that's
if you
true.
know you had a single family residence, whatever you want to do with the house, it's up to you.
Yeah.
Inside, outside, backyard.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay, so I know that earlier you're mentioning that, you know, when you're looking for a home, that buyers should act like pretty quick,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because if there's a good deal out there, then, you know, it's
Exactly.
you want to jump onto it, right?
Exactly.
Now, and you also specialize in first-time buyers?
Yes,
or?
I do.
Okay. So, I mean, with that being said, let's say, you know, what are maybe some other tips that you might give, like, first-time buyers? Because we're all getting around the age where it's like, okay, we're going to start
Exactly.
looking for a home and stuff. So what are some of the tips that you might have for, like, a first-time buyer?
For a first-time buyer, I would definitely recommend to save up as much as you can. You know, obviously with FHA, you can down a minimum of 3.5%. But, you know, if you can down 20% instead, you know, it would actually make your offer look much stronger. Or even downing, you know, 5%, 10%. You would still have to pay mortgage insurance, which is an insurance which actually protects the lender in case you default. You know, like sometimes sellers want to pick a stronger offer because they want to ensure that the loan's going to go through, because they don't want to waste, you know, 2-3 weeks and then find out that, you know, you didn't qualify.
Yeah.
So
Right.
they tend to go with the stronger offer. That's why
Yeah.
a lot of times they'll go with cash offers because there's no loan involved, or they'll go with someone who has a 20% down. But, you know, as a first time home buyer, you still have a chance because these sellers still have hearts. So if you can somehow convince them that they are selling their house to someone who, you know, will benefit from it, or, you know, who will take care of the house as you know, as best as they did, then, you know, sometimes they're more willing to choose, you know, an investment buyer or a cash buyer.
Oh, okay.
You know, they tend to choose the first time home buyer over the cash
I'll be
buyer
going in
or
there.
investor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I've actually landed a couple of those. I've beat out, you know, cash investors, or
Okay.
I've beat out you know, other home buyers who wanted to offer a little bit more, but, you know, they wanted to help that first time home buyer find the perfect home.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, they still have hearts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I was going in there, I'd be like, yo, I'm a drug dealer, right? Look out for me. I make enough money. I can pay for my bills.
They're like, I pay for my bills, but it's not on paper. Please sell it to me.
I give you all cash right now, homie.
Why do all drug dealers talk like this?
I don't know.
Yo.
But yeah.
Okay, cool. So, if possible for a first-time buyer, put down as much money as possible.
Yeah, put down as much money as possible.
Okay. What else? Anything?
Let's see. For first-time home buyers, definitely location. You want to invest in something that you're going to be happy with. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be a long-term investment. It could still be a short-term investment. But, you know, if it's in a great location, it means you'll gain more equity. Property values will appreciate faster.
Yeah.
At a greater rate than other properties. So
Okay.
I definitely recommend looking into location as well as price point.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, location is pretty important, especially if you're planning to commute to work every day.
Exactly.
So
Or if you're planning on starting a family.
yeah, you want
Yeah.
to make sure you pick the best neighborhood and not
Exactly.
where a bunch of drug dealers like me buying houses.
Yeah, constantly knocking on your window saying, yo.
Yo, you want some drugs, yo? I
Aw,
got
man.
some.
Yeah, and especially
No,
with the
thank
school
you.
system too. School system
that's
is very
true. Yeah.
important. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that kind of reminded me of my brother's girlfriend. You know, they have a kid together, and she's always trying to find a good school for her kids, but sometimes she's restricted within a certain location.
Exactly.
And they won't let them go to a certain school because
Exactly.
they're, the house is at a different spot. So I was like, dude, let me into the school.
Yeah, so you definitely do have to look into the school district,
Yeah.
before you buy a property, just to make sure that you're going to be happy with your kid going there.
Yeah.
Is that a factor that actually raises the price of a
Yes.
home like significantly, or?
I wouldn't really say significantly.
Okay.
Well, I guess it is tied into location, better school system.
sure.
So
Okay.
it does have a bearing on it, I would say.
Oh, interesting. And then like how close you are to a Fry's Electronics, because we all know that's the greatest store ever. So-
Oh, I know. There's one down the street from here.
Yes, that's why my house is like
Yeah.
worth so much damn money.
Exactly. Oh, and then the new Kaiser, that definitely benefited your property value.
But every time people see me just like, sunbathing out on the lawn, it lowers the property value.
Yeah. I'm sure
Several
your
hundred
neighbor-
thousand.
Yeah, I'm sure your neighbor selling their house
Yeah,
isn't
they're like,
very appreciative of
Oh
that.
God, he has the booty shorts on again. Like, better get out of here.
With the red thongs and kind of throwing the lube onto the butt. It's all shiny and
Ooh.
stuff.
Tanning
Sexy.
lotion.
Okay, so cool. Like those are some great tips. So like, what about some like maybe like traps potentially, or maybe like mistakes that first time buyers might make? Like, is there anything common that you see, or?
A lot of times, first-time home buyers will see really good deals on foreclosures and short sales. But it's kind of a trap because a lot of these price points don't reflect the actual value of the home. They just start the bidding really, really low to get attention.
Oh,
So, yeah,
okay.
so they think, this house is only $350,000, but I'm like, no, the bidding starts at $350,000. It's
Okay.
actually worth closer to $600,000. So, it's just one of those things where you just have to watch out for. The price that you see may not be the price that the property will sell at.
Oh,
at the end of the
interesting.
day.
Is this something that is common with like foreclosed homes that
Yes.
they do that? Like bidding starts at
Yeah,
X amount.
yeah. It's usually a very, very good deal for investors. Maybe for first-time home buyers, not so much, because
Okay.
you don't really know how these homes look inside. And if you're a first-time home buyer and you're already struggling with the down payment, you may not necessarily have the funds to fix the inside of a fixer-upper.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to make sure, you have enough for the down payment, and you have to be sure that you have reserves, because, you still got to buy appliances. You still have to do, a bit of remodeling. What if the carpet's really dirty? You have to change out the carpet. What if you need to paint the walls?
Yeah, whatever. It's cool. We'll just leave it.
Yeah.
No, that's true. Yeah, that's a good point,
Yeah.
because a lot of times it's like you dump all your money into the home,
Yep.
but you forget that there's things on the
I
inside
don't
that
even
you
have
need
a
to.
couch to sit
Yeah.
on. Yeah, when I first bought my house, I didn't have a couch for 2-3 years because I couldn't
wow.
afford it, because I dumped all my money into my down payment.
Wow.
You'd be amazed. Like simple stuff like plates or Tupperware or pots and pans, forks, utensils. You don't even
Yeah.
think about it because you use your parents, and all of a sudden you live in your own place and you're like, okay, what do I do now?
You go back to your parents and you kind of take those things, put it in your purse, and
Yeah.
then like, see you guys
Dad,
later.
can I do laundry over there? Or can I have lunch, dinner over there, even though I have my own place? Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. Ramen every day only works out for a certain amount of time before you get sick of it.
Well, what would you look into the right, I guess, realtor, where like, there's a lot of people out there trying to be, be the right person to represent you. What would you look for to find the right person?
Well, yeah, like you said, there are
There's a lot of scammers, and
Yeah.
because they don't care. They're just like, okay, I'm there to make money. So how do you like weave out those guys and find the right person? Do you normally stick with the first person you deal with, or do you branch out to different people and try to see who's best?
I would recommend interviewing a bunch of different people. I mean, the first one that you find may not necessarily be the best. You
Okay.
definitely want to find someone that you can be open with.
Okay.
You also want to find someone that you can trust, because, at the end of the day, this is one of the biggest purchases you're to make.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
entire life.
Yeah, your entire life. People save up their whole entire savings to buy a home. So you
Yep.
definitely want to go with someone who's not out for the commission. They want to actually help you at
Yeah.
the end of the day.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you just have to read their character.
So someone like you, let's say, for
Yeah,
example.
So we have to
Exactly,
run
so
away
what
from
we
you then?
I
I'm
hope
kidding.
not.
Shut up and give me your money.
Yeah, sucker.
Yeah, but I definitely try to watch out for people. You know, I educate them. And actually, a lot of my clients come from other real estate agents. I don't steal them.
Oh,
Yeah, I actually don't steal them. But,
I
you know,
see.
I do make my recommendations and, you know, I do kind of tell them how it is. And I let them decide. you
Yeah.
know,
Tell
whether
them
they
how it
wanna-
is, girl.
Yeah, I tell them what I see from my point of view, and
Mm-hmm.
I try to help them. And
Sure.
if they make the decision to leave their other agent, then
Yeah,
you know,
just
so
give
be
them.
it.
You pretty much give them different options because you don't want to stick to one person because that
Exactly.
person could be an asshole, and you don't have to be obligated
Exactly.
to stick with them.
Why would you want to pay an asshole? Like,
Yeah.
Whenever I do business, I always want to pay the person who's the most deserving.
Yeah.
I never ever want to pay someone who's an asshole. Like, why does an asshole deserve to be paid?
Yeah,
They don't?
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, amen to that.
So you know, one of the shows that Frankie and I used to watch was this one about what's it called, dude? The one with the realtors and they
Oh,
sell
they're-
they sell those crazy, ridiculous like
I forgot what it's called, but
million
yeah,
dollar listing. Is that it?
$1 million
I think that was
you
yeah.
ever
It
seen
might
that?
have been that one. Yeah, the one in like they sell in New York and all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
like
like
houses.
L.A. or something
Yeah,
like really
the profit
fancy.
margin on those are insane.
Is it correct? Because like there's that one dude that like sells and then you know at the end when they close the deal, they'll show like, oh, you know, he made $300,000. Is that real or?
Yes, it is true, but
Oh my
you
God.
but you do have to factor in taxes. You know, you
Even
have to
so.
pay taxes on that, and then also he has to pay his broker. Every agent has to be under a broker,
Okay.
unless
Okay.
you're a broker yourself. But you know, you do have to take a lot of factors. So that 300,000 may not be actually 300,000 into his.
How much
pocket.
would it roughly come out to?
I don't know. It depends on how much he pays for taxes. I mean, Uncle Sam probably takes what 40% of that, and then his broker may
Oh
take
my
20%. You know, it just depends.
Okay, so
Okay.
we get like roughly like 40% of that then, right?
Yeah,
But still,
he-
40%
yeah,
of
he-
300,000. I'm not complaining.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't complain either.
And,
So,
and you know, some deals could take a long time, and some deals could close on the spot.
yeah,
so
you
it's like,
never, ever
okay,
know.
here's a bunch of money.
Yeah, so you just have to be a really diligent saver.
Yeah. So yeah, that's good. You just get everything all at once. Sometimes you don't. Just gotta wait out. You know.
Yeah.
So I guess that's kind of like the risk of being you know, an agent for selling homes and stuff. So
Yeah, definitely have to have patience.
So is there anything in particular that you like go towards? Like I guess just like regular homes, or is could that be something that you could get into too, where you do those really extravagant,
I
multi-million dollar homes and whatnot?
I could eventually down the line. I mean, it could be one of my
okay.
aspirations. Who knows? Like you just brought up a really good point. Maybe I will look into that.
yeah, why not?
Yeah,
Then-
because well, I mean, is there any like barrier to threshold to that where it's like, oh, I need a different license, or
You can use the same license, but
Okay.
I'm pretty sure to get into that field, you do have to have a really good rapport for one, and you definitely do have to have connections.
oh, for sure.
Okay. Yeah. I understand.
Those are the only barriers that I could think of. But you know, once you're in, I'm pretty sure you're solid.
Yeah, because I remember from watching the show, it's kind of like you know, the person that's building the structure or the person that owns the
Exactly.
structure.
Yeah,
Then
it's
he
about
gives
who you know nowadays.
yeah, then he gives the leads out to certain brokers because they know they can sell it.
Yeah.
So that's why they do it. You know, they do it with certain people.
Yeah, it's all about your network and about who you know nowadays.
Okay, okay.
That's cool. Yeah.
Do you do this independently, or do you work with like a firm, or?
I work for Win Real Estate in Fountain Valley.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Is there a website that people can go to like see your contact? Or?
yes, it's a www.win, like the hotel, WYNN,
And
real estates with an S at the end .com.
Oh,
So you
okay.
can just visit the website.
Check it out.
so they
Yeah,
can go
check it
there,
out.
and then is
Submit inquiries. You know, if you
should they put a reference towards you
yeah,
or something?
sure,
or?
yeah, just send an email reference to me that you heard the podcast, and I'd be more than happy to answer any questions,
Okay. Cool.
help in any way.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, it's good to help out all the viewers out there looking for a home or a place, and
Yeah, or
definitely-
just to answer any questions, refinances, purchase loans. We pretty much do everything.
Oh, okay. So can you do a loan towards a car?
No,
Aw,
no.
forget
homes
you. I don't
towards
need
a
you right now.
car.
I'll talk to you when I need a house.
What about What about an RV? That's kind of like a home and a
Yeah.
car that's mixed together. So
Yeah,
that's it. That's the new market. It's another idea we're pitching to you. See,
I know.
you got Clubby the Club Bot, and you could do RV homes, and then you sell.
Well, We actually do mobile home loans, and then we also do land loans.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I guess those are a couple of other avenues that
So-
can go towards.
So me and Frankie can start our farming business and buy
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
land.
You
Grow
can
some
buy
corns.
land out in the inland empire.
Or tobacco. So
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, sounds good. Definitely, yeah. That's pretty good. Good help. I mean, I'll definitely look into it if I ever wanted land, but I don't think I ever need it though. But when that day comes, I'll definitely come to you.
Yeah.
hey man, we could throw an awesome party out in a field.
Oh, I know. Like those
Set up a
raves back in the
stage. Yeah.
days.
And instead of a helicopter, we offer tractor rides.
Oh,
So from the barn, we'll take you out in a tractor, like wheel you out to the cornfield, and then you can see Armin van Buren there. So.
Yeah.
And then Kat could be the promoter. She's promoting our freaking flyer with all the grass and corn and a little tractor.
Oh yeah, like those old school flyers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in the days that were really colorful. They were like a booklet.
Like just turn left at the cow, and then you'll see some pigs, and then the party's right there. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
So one of the other things so speaking of like luxurious homes and stuff, what was have you sold anything kind of similar to that, or what's maybe something that like the nicest home that you've dealt with?
The nicest home that I've dealt with was a $650,000 home in Westminster.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
it was really, really big. I think it was like 4 or 5 bedrooms. It had like a den upstairs, but it was beautiful. So that's probably the largest purchase I've made for a buyer.
Oh, very
Okay.
cool.
Yeah,
Very cool.
Yeah. And then I'm actually going to be listing a property, an $800,000 home in Garden Grove
Ooh.
soon. So yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
Bring
that'll
on
be
the
a good one.
commission. Ooh, money signs in the eyes.
Okay,
Yeah.
tell me about this home. I'm interested in purchasing this home. How can you sell me on this?
It's on an 11,000 square foot lot.
Oh, okay.
There's 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms.
What?
Yeah, it generates close to $3,000 in income from the renters there. And a couple of the rooms actually have their own a door. So they have their own entrance.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
entrance and exit. So,
For each room?
Yeah, for each room.
Dang.
Yeah, so can you imagine all the revenue that you can generate
Yeah,
if it was an
yeah.
investment property?
Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'm sold.
11,000
Let's
lots.
buy it, Davis.
Yeah, yeah. Let's get the loan process started now.
Can we pay in pennies?
I got like $30 in my pocket. So.
Hey,
It's a
I got
start.
the other 30. We
All
got
right, cool.
it. 60
There we go. We're done.
$60 down payment.
Easy peasy. Easy peasy.
That's pretty cool.
All right, so going from luxurious, have you ever sold anything that was like pretty junky?
Actually, no, I haven't.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't.
Now, one of the things that, because earlier last year, I went over to the East Coast and I was kind of traveling over on that side. And just the difference between homes from the East Coast over here on the West Coast is
it's a
just
dramatic difference.
crazy difference.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, some of the homes, they're not bad.
Yeah.
You know, the area, the outside, yeah, it looks a little crummy and stuff. But the inside, you know, people fix it up, so it looks nice. But I'm talking about like a 3-bedroom home for like $15,000.
Yes, I know.
It's ridiculous
It's
how
ridiculous.
cheap it is.
It is.
And how expensive homes are over here.
Yeah, but you do get the beautiful California weather, and you know our economy is good out here. Somewhat
Why
good.
were you
It's
hesitant
been
when you
better.
said that?
The unemployment rate's still a little bit high in California, but I mean overall.
Tell
there's
me about
always-
it.
Yeah, there's always opportunity in California,
So-
so that's the price you pay for the
No, that-
higher price points.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I
there.
mean, where else can you snowboard and then go to the beach after?
yeah, in the same
Nowhere
day.
else.
Yep.
Yeah, or you can even go to Vegas and then come back. You know, like in the same day.
Just
And
like
then do a
what you did.
podcast. And
Yeah,
then
do a podcast.
it's crazy.
Yeah,
And
it
then
is.
because you still have your stamp on, you go right back to the club right
Oh,
after.
I know. Re-entry. I want re-entry, please.
That's how you do it. 2 for 1. 2 for
Yeah,
1.
Yeah. Oh, but if viewers out there ever try it, they actually change out the stamps on a daily
Ah,
basis.
Oh,
so,
man.
yeah, don't try it.
Too clever.
You're probably gonna get caught.
That sucks balls. But
Yeah.
shit happens. Damn clubs.
So one of my final questions about it is: have you ever sold a house that was haunted, or that a person has died inside the home?
I have not personally, but I've seen listings for homes in which someone has actually died.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I can't remember what it is. I think if there's been a death in the home in the past, I think it's a year or two, you have to disclose it.
Oh, okay.
in your listing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Within a couple of years.
Yeah, yeah.
But if it was
and-
like 5, maybe 10, 15
yeah,
years,
then
you
don't
don't.
have to.
Would you yourself still tell the person? Let's say it was.
If
Let's
I
say the
knew?
home. Yeah. Let's say the
Uh-huh.
home was like 20 years ago. Frankie died inside this home. I murdered Frankie inside this
Oh
home.
man, why have to be the dead person?
And now you have to sell this house because I'm like, it smells like Frankie, and it's
Yeah.
driving me crazy.
I personally cannot hold back that information.
Okay.
Just, because
I smell good, right?
yeah, yeah. I don't know, it's just, to me, it wouldn't. I just wouldn't feel right not disclosing it. But I mean, by law, you wouldn't really have to if it's past that couple of year mark.
But you would.
But I would, yeah. And then if someone died in like the past year or two, you actually have to disclose the reason of the death.
Oh,
Whether
really?
it was
Murder,
a murder or death by natural causes.
Slipped on a bar of soap inside the bathroom and hit his head on the sink.
Yeah.
Oh.
Does it happen often where you have to disclose a lot of death in the property?
I personally have not, but
Okay.
it does come across in my 4 years experience. I've probably seen maybe like 5, 6 listings. I mean, it doesn't happen often, but it does happen. Yeah, there was this one home that was on the market for over a year in
Yeah.
Santa Ana, and it was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. It was right by, I think it was Santiago High School.
Okay.
And it didn't look bad, but I did not know why the house had not been scooped up.
Yeah, you just like, why? This is good. This is a good
Yeah.
spot.
It's a
It's a
good
good house.
location.
There's
It's
a lot of
pretty decent.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
haunted.
yeah, but then, but then I looked at the agent notes and it said there was a death in there.
Oh.
Did it say by how?
Actually, it did not disclose
Oh,
on
okay.
there. You had to call the agent, but another agent that I had been working with said it was
Murder.
yes,
Oh.
something along those lines.
Creepy.
Yeah, creepy. So I'm like, okay, no, I'm not gonna go in the house and show my clients.
I caught my boyfriend jacking off too much, so I killed him. Ah.
Yeah, you never know. People are crazy nowadays.
Yeah, I don't know why. I always get this like kind of old school movie feeling when I think of like realtors. Like they wear the sports coats and they're all
Yeah.
inside their cubicles at work, and there's a bell that you ring and you go booyah when you make a sale and you ring the bell. Ding, 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 ding. And like, guess who just sold the Smith residence? It's like, was that the one with the dead body? You better believe it. And like high five and like, please tell me that goes on inside your workplace.
It
Please.
actually does.
Yeah, nice.
I know,
That's what
we're
I'm talking
like,
about.
There's always a
Yes.
reason to celebrate.
You guys
it's
pull out
nice.
like little potty poppers.
Yeah.
You have a bell. Do you have a bell?
I actually don't have a bell.
Ah.
Do you guys have a bell for me to ring?
I will get you a bell so you can every time you make a sale.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, I remember my like old sales job. When I used to broke out, IT equipment. Every time we close a deal, we just scream out at each other like, "Yeah, close that bitch! Fuck yeah!" Then we just give high
Exactly.
five because it's a good feeling. Like, yeah, I closed that shit.
It is money in your pocket.
Yeah.
Is always a good feeling.
Yeah, definitely. And especially when you're around the same people that's money hungry and want to
Yeah.
get that money.
Yeah, that's the mentality of a salesperson.
So yeah.
All right, cool. So, Frankie, anything else? Or you think we're ready to close this thing out? or-
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's pretty much we touched all bases from Vegas trip to realtor. So it's pretty cool. Like pretty much that's everything.
Kat, once again, thank you for coming on to the show.
Thank you for having me.
And again, if you want to plug, the website was www.wynn, W-Y-N-N, real states?
Yes.
Real states with an S at the end.com. So you can reach Kat there if you want any info. And then you can, is there, I guess we'll list it on the website
Yeah,
too for the club events and stuff. But you have any shout outs or you want to say hi to anyone? Or-
Oh, I wanted to say hi to everyone at Drace, my Drace family.
What's up, Dre's?
Woohoo, what's up? Hey, don't forget my face when I go over there, all right? 'Cause
Your
I want-
guys'
Don't
screen.
worry, let
I
me
wanna get in.
know. I'll put you guys on even ratio guest list if you guys come with girls.
Oh, don't worry.
And your guys' screen is way bigger than the light one. So I know
Exactly,
that. So.
exactly.
I mean, the light one's kind of cute, but yours is legit. So.
Yeah.
Anything else? Anyone else you want to say?
Oh, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
that's cool.
Frankie, what
Yeah.
about you?
Yeah, much love to everyone. Thank you for listening, like always. I love you guys, and keep listening. Or if you love our podcast, keep listening and enjoy it. We'll have more shows down the line. So much love.
Yep. As always, thank you for tuning in. And on behalf of myself, Frankie, and Kat, thank you. And we'll see you guys next time.
Woohoo.